Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. You guys already know, if you're new, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. If you've been rolling with me, hit the like button. Hey, make sure you don't fall for any spam. Hey, I'm going to cover, a lot of you guys have been asking about a lot of small cap stock and penny stock. And I just want you guys to understand something. Because we're in a bear market and crypto winter, I'm going to issue a warning and try to give some guidance in this video, and even covering plays that's not mine. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, but I want to discuss this. I believe that this will help somebody. Some people will be upset because it's tough to hear the truth, but that's what we do. Remember, today is Moo Monday. Hey, deposit as little as $100 and get 5 free stock, a $10 coupon, and make sure you check out my links below. We'll talk about that at the end very briefly. All right, so I want to go into talk about stocks like Vlta, Verb, AMC, all of those type of plays. And there's something that some of you are doing that I don't think is good for your investing. It's actually detrimental for your investing. So here's what I want you guys to do from now on. It doesn't matter who you hear talking, me or any other influencer, somebody on TikTok, YouTube, it doesn't matter. Instagram, should I say. I want you guys to do your own research before you spend a dime in any equity, stock, or any crypto. Always do your research. Make sure, just go to www.yahoofinance.com. I got Vlta pulled up here, and as we could see, it's down, right? But what I want you guys to start doing is, after you go to www.yahoofinance.com, go down here to where they have these reports. You see here, Vlta reports third quarter financial results. See here? See here? You got these news stories here. Before you put a dime in any stock, whether it be Verb, AMC, you name it, Dogecoin, don't do it without doing your research. All right. So there's a few things I want to point out with this. And here's what I'm going to point out with Vlta. Right. And so if you go here, you'll see their analyst has it at about $1.46. But if you come here to tip ranks and you look at Vlta, they have an average price target at $1.08. That's about a 75% upside from where we are right now, right? But here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to scroll down the right-hand corner, and you see here where it says downgrades, company profile. Let's go to downgrades. And then I want you guys to look, and you will see that you got earnings estimates here, right here. You see here? And you will see that the estimates are negative, all right? They're negative. And here's the earnings history, okay? Negative, 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 negative. This is the history of it. Now, what I meant to say is the future earnings of 2023, we're looking to start breaking out of these losses. You see here? You see here? And I want you guys to go here for yourself, but you always got to look at the earnings history, past. So you got negatives, you got losses, okay? And so that's what I want to shine a light on. When you are dealing with something like EVs, you're paying for forward earnings. They haven't made any money, right? And so this company is a speculative company, right? And so here's the rule of thumb. Penny stock, penny money, penny bank money. Small cap stocks, small money. Let's bounce over to Verb. Verb is not my play, but it's the same thing. Their earnings fell apart. And, things wasn't the way it was, right? Just like most of the earnings this year for big and small companies. They just didn't meet. They didn't beat the street. So it just went down and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. There were losses, right? So what do? You start saying, hey, I bought it at this price. Well, let me buy it a little lower so I can get my dollar cost average down. But at some point, you got to say, wait a minute. If you're only investing with $5,000 and you have $1,000 into a penny stock, that's not investing, nor is it swing trading. That's gambling. And so at some point, you got to say, hey, I'm only going to put $500 into this stock. I'm only going to put $250 in this stock because my overall portfolio is $5,000. I don't care how low it goes because it's still speculative. Remember, we're in a bear market heading into a hard recession, I think. And with crypto, we're in crypto winter that is actually tanking because of FTX and other insolvent companies like that. And so that's what I want to tell you when it comes to Verb and Vlta, companies like Vlta. Now, Vlta has some things going on for it. Vlta, as we know, back some months ago, the CEO, the governing body literally got up and walked out. That's a red flag, and I brought it to you guys. And did they replace them? No. They didn't say, hey, here is our new CEO and here's our new governing board. That didn't happen according to what I've read. And so I've been keep telling you guys that's been asking about Vlta, nothing new has happened. So why would you put more money into it? Now, if you've been swing trading it, that's one thing. But if you're just keep dumping money in there and not understanding what you're dumping money into, then that's not good. And I talked to someone the other day that had said, hey, you know what? I put all my money into, I believe it was AMC. And then I said, well, what large cap stock do you have? What blue chip companies do you have? Nothing. That's all they were doing was gambling. And that's what this video is about. You have to hear what whoever's telling you to do. When they tell you, hey, we're getting out right here, and then you decide to stay in, then that's on you. All right. Now, I'm going to say that I think that Vlta is setting themselves up to be a great company. They have set up an operation. They've laid off a lot of employees, right? And they're showing that they're aligning themselves to get some of that $7.5 billion from the infrastructure bill. Okay, I want you guys to Google that. And so they are doing everything, operating leaner, everything to set themselves up. They are making good revenue on the commercials that they run, their digital advertising, and their partnerships with malls and that type of deals. That's how they're making their money. You know, big leasing spaces. I see these charging stations all over. So do I think that they are going to make it? I don't know. But they're definitely doing what's necessary right now. That I do like. But do I have a lot of money in there? Right now, I don't have any money in there because I trade when it goes 20%. 20% swings is all I need. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Let's go over this again. So whenever I see it, here's another something you could take away. When it comes to a penny stock, whenever I see something falls 20%, then I can buy it because I'm going to pop it after 20%. You guys see that? So here, this is how I've played this. Fell 20%, I buy it. And then, especially if it falls 25%, then if it goes up 20%, I sell it. It's done that so many times. Bam. And then here we go. Bam. Yeah, I got out and then it ran up. And then I'm like, well, I'm not touching it. And then it fell. Boom. And then I got back in. And then it went lower. And I didn't panic when it went lower. But when it went back up, I got back out. So if you're going to play something like Vlta, Verb, AMC, you have to play it like that. And I'm not talking about the AMC army that's holding for another cause. I'm talking about for those of you that are swinging it. Now, where are we on time? All right, I'm 10 minutes in. So let's get to Solana. We know what's happening with Solana. Solana has just fell apart because of FTX. We know about the breaches of Solana. We know about the outages that Solana keeps having. But I believe that Solana will work those issues out in the long term, right? Or in the long run. But me personally, I'm not dumping any money into Solana or any crypto at this point. I want this shakedown or these leaves to continue to fall from these dead trees and be done with it. Because all I got to do is look at a chart and see that this entire week has been tanking. This entire week tanking, right? Ever since the debacle happened. If we go to the month, we could see where the fall off happened. And that's just not just Solana. It's all crypto because of this FTX just insane collapse, because crypto is still new. It's a house of cards. I am still bullish on crypto, but not for the rest of this year. All right. And so that's what I wanted to tell you guys. At some point, you have to stop DCAing if it's a low cap and especially a penny stock, because that money, if you tap out all of your money, what's going to happen when these blue chip stock get on sale? You won't have any, and you'll have it all tied up in risky plays. So just stop and wait. If you think it's a good company, then you hold it. If it's penny stock, you really should be swinging it, because those are not long-term plays. And I know it sounds like I'm contradicting myself. I'm not. I am going to, at some point, get back into Vlta now that it's down this low. But I'm not putting any big money in it. I'm literally putting penny bank money in it. And then I don't care how low it goes from there. I'm not going to chase it. And so I'm suggesting that you guys don't chase. Don't have tunnel vision on just one stock, just on AMC, just on Verb, just on Vlta. No, you have all of these big companies. You got Bob Iger coming back to Disney. That happened today. And so, yeah, I believe that Disney had a nice bump up today, but I believe it's going to come back down, right? And so what we need to do is continue to cash up. Right now, if you are a good trader, you could swing in and out like I do sometimes. I get in, I get out. And at this point, I don't hold anything for over 48 hours. Most of my plays are 24 hours. I'm in and I'm out. And it's not with a lot of money. It's little money, because I am cashing up, getting ready for 2023. This year is already behind us. This week, after Thanksgiving, the market is pretty much going to be trading sideways. You're going to see low volumes, that type of deal. And in closing, just remember that Thursday is a holiday. The market will be closed. Wednesday, the Fed will be releasing the minutes. And then on Friday, Monday, which is Cyber Monday, that's when you're going to look at the stuff like, all of your e-commerce. And then Friday will be a half a day. All right. Black Friday. I was going to say Good Friday, Black Friday. By the way, my joke to my wife and my family is every Friday is Black Friday for me. Ba-doom. All right, good people. I love you guys. Make sure you check out the links below. Just deposit $100. But if you deposit $1,000, you're going to get 10 free stock plus the $60,000 sweepstake. You'll be entered in for that too. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Check out the 2 links below. Peace.